Good evening. Hundreds of homes and businesses were left without electricity this afternoon after a major power cut in Winchester. Shops and restaurants were forced to close in the city centre, leaving many shoppers out on the streets. SSE says it's investigating what happened and that all power has now been restored. A man has been arrested in connection with the criminal damage of poppy wreaths in Southampton. Police were called to the cenotaph in Watts Park yesterday afternoon after reports that the wreaths were being removed. A 29-year-old man from Southampton is currently in police custody. A man has been taken to hospital with serious injuries after being knocked down in a hit-and-run incident in Reading. Two men were crossing London Road near Amity Road in the early hours of this morning when one of them was hit by a dark-coloured car, which then drove off. Police are appealing for witnesses to an unprovoked attack which left a student in hospital for 3 days. Omar Meho was punched in the face outside a nightclub on Brighton seafront. The 20-year-old needed surgery to repair his shattered jaw. Malcolm Shaw reports.
It's more than 3 weeks since Omar Meho was attacked, but his injuries were so severe he can still eat only soft food, and even that causes him pain. The 20-year-old was left with a broken jaw when he was punched in the face by a complete stranger. This X-ray shows the titanium plates and screws which surgeons had to insert to repair the damage.
I was obviously in a lot of shock and I was in a lot of pain. I thought maybe I had a tooth missing when it happened and I was spitting loads of blood, but it was actually the fracture. The bone of my jaw was sticking through the bottom of my gums.
Omar was attacked outside the Hub nightclub in the King's Road Arches on Brighton's seafront by someone who wrongly accused him of kissing his girlfriend. Police have issued a description of the man they want to question. He's white, in his early 20s, about 5'11", and of stocky build. He has blonde hair which was gelled back and shaven at the back and sides. He was wearing a blue T-shirt and blue jeans. The attack happened around 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday the 1st of November. Sussex police are asking anyone with information to contact them. Omar Meho, who's studying business at Brighton University, says the viciousness of the attack has left him traumatised.
Well, it's affected my social life. University, it's made things hard. The medicine I'm on, it's making me tired and sleepy. It's hard to concentrate, so it's put my degree at risk.
It's thought the attack was caught on CCTV, but the camera angle makes it hard to see the offender clearly. Malcolm Shaw, ITV News, Brighton.
A 66-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of assisting a suicide following the death of a woman in Dorset. The body of a 60-year-old woman was found at an address in Mute Gardens in Christchurch on Wednesday evening. Police are treating the death as suspicious. 2 men who were killed in a crash in Hampshire have been named by police. 63-year-old Christopher Coombs, seen here, and Daniel Curtin, who was 58, died when 2 vans collided on the A30 between Stockbridge and Nether Wallop. Dozens of people joined a charity event with food and music in Southampton last night to raise money to help people on the Caribbean island of Haiti. Hundreds died when Hurricane Matthew devastated the country last month. A sport now in the Championship. Brighton beat Fulham 2-1 at home, while Reading also won 2-1 against Bristol City at the Madejski Stadium. Meanwhile, in League One, Swindon won 1-0 against Bradford, while Oxford drew 1-1 away at Scunthorpe. And in League Two, Pompey lost 2-1 against Stevenage, while Crawley picked up 3 valuable points at home against Grimsby. And it was a big day of racing at Newbury today. Thousands of racegoers turned out to see a thrilling Hennessy Gold Cup, which was won by the 72 favourite Native River, ridden by champion jockey Richard Johnson. Let's gallop along to the weather now. Here's Luke.
From puddles to paddling, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello again, good evening. Another quite cloudy day on the way tomorrow, but the most important thing is it's staying dry. And here's a hint of things to come. Much more sunshine on the way from Monday. That's all because of an area of high pressure in charge of our weather, bringing us light winds, but feeding in lots of cloud. Now, as that high pressure sinks further south into Monday, the winds will become more southeasterly and will pull in drier and clearer air from the near continent. That means there'll be much more sunshine up for grabs, but also some chilly nights from Monday. But back to this evening and tonight, we keep the cloud cover. A weak weather front coming from the north, pushing further south, is introducing more cloud. That cloud could be thick enough for some spots of drizzle, but on the whole, dry tonight. And that blanket of cloud means temperatures staying above freezing, so no risk of any frost with light winds. So a grey, dull, murky start to tomorrow morning. Into the afternoon, the best chance of any brightness, the cloud breaking up out towards the east and the north of our region. The winds around 10 miles an hour inland, 20 miles an hour along the coast. Feeling cool though, highs around 9 degrees. Much more sunshine from Monday.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Well, that's it from the weekend team. We're back tomorrow evening just after 6 o'clock. Do join us then if you can. Well, from all of us here, have a very good evening. Bye-bye.